My family moved us to the country when I was 13. They wanted to get out of the city life and had a chance to move and took it. The house was located on a dirt road with no neighbors. I decided to take a walk to check it out. Living in the country would take some time getting used to it. It's super quiet than the city. It just creeps me out. While I was walking down the road, I noticed a driveway that led to an old house. I was curious, so I headed up to the house. The house was super old. It didn't look like anyone lived in it. The roof was falling, the walls didn't have any paint on it anymore. The grass was overgrown. As I was about to step in the front door, a large semi speeds down the road and scares me. I quickly turn around to watch the truck zoom by. At the moment, I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. I started to get the feeling that someone was watching me. I slowly backed away from the house and headed down the driveway. Once I made it to the end of the driveway, I heard noise, then someone jumped out at me. I screamed, but then I heard a soft voice laughing at me, and then said, "You must be new, because no one that lives on this road will ever enter that house." I looked up and saw a girl about my age, and then I questioned why. She then told me about the history of the house. About 50 years ago, there was a family that lived in the house. Loving parents with 2 kids close in age, a boy and a girl. Because of the road being a shortcut, a lot of the semis zoomed down the road. The kids were told to never play in the front yard because of the fear of the trucks. One day, the kids were playing outside, tossing a ball back and forth. Their dad was at work and their mom was inside cooking. The little boy threw the ball too fast and the girl missed it. It bounced off the tree behind her and rolled into the road. Both kids knew the rule of not going into the yard, and they thought if they held hands, they would be safe. The 2 kids started chasing the ball and noticed it rolling ahead and into the road. They didn't hear a truck coming, and the kids held their hands and ran to get the ball before it rolled all the way. The ball stopped on the side of the road, and the kids both reached out to get the ball. They didn't notice the car and the truck were on either sides of the road. The car swerved to miss hitting the kids, and the truck swerved to miss the car. The kid's mom heard the crash from inside the house, dropped what she was doing, and ran out to the road. The semi-truck was turned over. The car was in the ditch in front of the house. The mom was screaming for her kids, but there was no answer. But then she fell to the ground in tears because she noticed the ball that the kids were playing with was rolling down the road. The kid's father comes home from work to find that the children were killed. The parents were so heartbroken over the loss of their children that they couldn't go on. The father lost his job, and then their bills were backing up. Then both parents decided to join their children in heaven, and they both took their life. The story was very sad to me. I'm glad I didn't enter the home. The neighbor girl said that at the anniversary of the kid's death, at midnight, you will hear the kids playing. Laughter will fill the road, then suddenly a crash and a large scream. I was getting chills and told the new girl thanks for the story, and I heard my mom calling my name. I was walking home and I pulled out my phone to research the story to see if it was real. After a few minutes, I found the story. It was the same as the girl told me. I was getting all creeped out because of my bedroom window overlooks the house, and tomorrow is the anniversary of their death. I ran home as fast as I could. I tried to forget the story I was told. I ate my dinner, watched some TV, and went to bed. I was lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, having that story replay in my head. I tossed and turned in bed, trying to fall asleep. Just as I turned towards the clock, I noticed it was midnight. I heard laughter outside my window. I pulled the covers over my head to block out the sound, but I could still hear them laughing. This was freaking me out, but I just have to know. I got out of my bed and headed to my window. I saw 2 kids running around and laughing. I snuck down just in case they could see me. I watched them playing with each other as if they weren't dead. They weren't scary ghosts, so the laughter was more comforting. than frightening. Seeing the two kids taking so young and having fun in the afterlife just made me happy. I never told anyone about this experience, not even the neighbor girl. I kept it to myself because I know people will swarm to the house to witness the kids. I am older now, and I still remember every year on September 10th at midnight waking up to laughter. It was the biggest secret I have ever kept.